Hi guys, so today I'm going to be talking about the Garnier Herbalia hair dye, natural hair dye. So there's no chemicals in it, it's got henna in it and other products depending on what colour you want to go for. The one I used was natural brown. The last time I used it, I used the warm brown, but it was a bit too ready for me, so I wanted to try this one this time. The main reason I wanted to use this is because, well, I've been researching it for a while, like henna hair dyes, natural hair dyes, because my hair is quite damaged from years ago. Well, what happened was I used to have really long hair and then I got bored. I cut it off into about here, a short bob, and pretty much straight away I thought, actually I really want it long again. But then I decided to dye my hair black to platinum blonde, which, as you can imagine, that's where the damage came from. And then since then it's never really gone back to being as healthy and thick as it used to be before that. So that is why I decided to go to this henna natural hair dye to see, is it as good as people say? Does it make your hair healthier? Will it make my hair grow better? Because I'm really having trouble growing it long. So that is why I went for this. And then at the end, I'm going to give you the pros and cons. So with this, what you get with it, you get a cap, because once you've put it on, you have to put the cap on and leave it. And depending what colour you have, it will either be 30 minutes or 1 hour. The warm brown I had, that was 1 hour. The natural brown is 30 minutes. You also get gloves, you get the powder and instructions obviously, and then an aftercare conditioner which is not fully natural, but it is 97% natural. So it's up to you if you want to use that or get your own that is fully natural. It's completely up to you, but I use that and I think it's fine. The other things you're going to need is a bowl to put your powder in, and then a jug, a measuring jug, because you have to put a certain amount of water into it to mix it, a pencil, and then towels or other things to stop the mess, because it can get quite messy. And another thing I want to mention is, when I first found this hair dye, I was worried that it's not proper natural, because it looked the same packaging as regular hair dye, so I thought perhaps it has some natural ingredients and the rest is chemical and it's kind of tricking you into buying it. But when I went to the shop and checked, the ingredients are actually on the bottom of the pack, so before you buy it you can always read that. And I always recommend just doing research, finding which product is better for you, finding if it's even the right thing for you. Like I said, my hair was so damaged and I wanted to give it a break from all the chemicals and everything to see, can I get it back to how it was, can I grow it back again. And also what I heard was, with chemical dyes, what they do is it opens the hair follicle and then inserts the colour into it, and that's how you get the colour. Whereas with natural henna type dyes, it coats the hair, so that's why it's much better for your hair as well. So that's that. After you've mixed in the boiling water and you've mixed it together, it does say, obviously you can wait so many minutes for it to cool down, because you don't want to put boiling product on your head. My recommendation to you is to keep testing the water testing the mix, sorry, and as soon as it feels cool enough to use it, because if you let it cool down too much, which is what I did the first time I used it, I left it for the exact amount of time that it said to leave it to cool down in the instructions. But then as I started putting it on, it was too cool and it started to get hard really quick, which made it more awkward to put on. This time, pretty much as soon as it wasn't too hot, I started using it, and it stayed warm throughout my application, and it was much more runny through the application and easy to apply, and that way it actually made less mess as well. So I do recommend, once you've mixed it together, keep checking. As soon as it's cool enough, start applying, because the quicker you get it done is better, because if you do leave it too long, that it starts turning hard and it's more difficult to apply. So make sure you don't let it cool down too much. So this hair that you are seeing now, this is 3 days after having it done. It is lighter on the bottom than the top, but it was lighter at the bottom before, because that's the colour I had. I had it brown kind of here and then going down into a blonde colour. So it was lighter anyway. What I do like about this kind of hair product is obviously that it's natural. 2, I do feel like it makes my hair shinier. After the second use, I do feel like it is better for my hair. It doesn't get that kind of dry, kind of straw-like effect like it used to. It feels much softer. It does, to me, it feels thicker. With growth, I don't think I've used it long enough to know if it helps it grow. That's something I'm going to have to test over longer periods of time. I like this one because it comes with the gloves and the hat and everything that you need, whereas if you buy henna products on its own, then you have to go out, you have to buy some gloves, the cap, the aftercare conditioner. So I do like it's all in one pack. To me, it doesn't smell badly. I know sometimes people complain about the smell of henna type dyes. I don't have any problem with the smell, and even the aftercare conditioner, it does have kind of an earthy kind of smell to it, but it's not a horrible smell. I don't have any problem. It doesn't, like now, I think it smells really nice. I don't have any problem with the smell. The negatives of it is kind of, it's messy, obviously. What I do, which is why I didn't video the full process, I couldn't do that, because what I do is I have a mirror in the shower. I get in the shower, take all my clothes off and apply it in the shower. That way, when I've done, I can just rinse everything away with the shower, so it's much easier to clean up, because it can get messy and fall all over the place. So that's the only drawback. The other drawback, which doesn't really pertain to this product, because like I said, some of them they have 30 minutes wait time, some have an hour, but a lot of henna products, they do suggest waiting 2 hours, something like that. So that's when it can become quite time consuming, and that's when perhaps you're not gonna like the product. So those are the only negatives really, the fact that it's messy and it can be quite time consuming. Other than that, I have no problems with it. Like I said, I like the smell. It makes my hair shiny looking. It makes it feel healthier. I'm happy with the color. I think I'm definitely going to stick to it and see how it goes. But I definitely recommend this product. And Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.